Okay, Shani Messica, I am going to unmute your phone line and you'll be our last question for today's call. Do we have you on the line?
Yeah, hi. So it was mentioned earlier, I think Wally said it, that, we're supposed to take the bull by the horns and lead, like at this time, in a strong and a clear way. So our team feels, that they have direction and security. But I also know the importance of, collaborative leadership. So I wanted to know at this time, what's the right balance of, having an more autocratic leadership as opposed to the collaborative in order to provide that, that direction and security.
Yeah, great question. And I wouldn't characterize what I was referring to as autocratic leadership at all. It's always going to be inspirational leadership. I think what I was getting at is that, if the family's in a crisis, for example, well, let me go back a step. Let's say everything's great with the family and mom and dad want to take the kids to Disney. We consult with the kids about where would you like to go? What do you want to do? Blah, blah, blah. In a crisis with a family, we wouldn't go to our kids and say, hey, kids, what do you think we should do? So my point was not being autocratic at all, but my point was just, being decisive and always, with a high level of awareness for the emotional state, psychological state of your team. Our intent is, or the entire intent is to keep the team. We don't want to lose them, and we want them to feel safe and secure, as you mentioned, in these difficult times. So it would always be what I refer to as inspirational leadership, which is having a clear vision, having confidence in your people that they can get us there, and telling them that there as often as you can. Those are kind of the three characteristics. And I would never change that. I just, there are situations financially and different things that the owner might be dealing with that, certain employees may not have the right perspective, right? They haven't been on that side of the fence, as it were. So no autocracy, always with the psychological, emotional well-being of our people in mind, but definitely being bold and decisive and making sure everybody feels secure and safe and that they're going to have a job on the other side of this thing.
Yeah, hey Shani, how you doing? Good to hear from you. Yeah, I would agree with what Weldon said, and it's leadership from the heart right now. It always should be anyway. It's that's the growth mindset and leadership from the heart. We don't have head counts, we have heart counts, and better at this point in time if you got to contract a little bit, that everybody should share in that. And I would pull everybody together and communicate that, but everybody should share in it. Maybe you got to work 3 days, you're not getting 5 days employment, so that everybody gets some employment. And think about ways to reimagine things and take care of your team and pull them in and be collaborative and communicative in the process. And then from a leadership standpoint, yeah, at the end of the day, you or someone on your team has to step up and be that voice that says, okay, I've taken in all the information and this is the choice or the decision that I had to make, and here's why why we're doing what we're doing. And clarity and communication with certainty, and taking into consideration people's hearts, I think is the most important thing that you can do always, not just this point in time, but always.